You are my warm place. You are my mad strike, set me ablaze. I wish we could stay, but I got other demons I need face to face. You left me with a heavy heart. I'm colder than the day you met me in the dark. I feel the air around me as it starts to move. I realize I never had that much to lose,
Sorry about that. Always one. My code's not working. Put the wrong bloody code in, Dan. Sent you your message about your big plonker. Well, you've got 5 minutes now, haven't you? Because you've got to hear me waffle on for a few minutes. Good evening, shaggers, and welcome to tonight's quiz. I'm pretty sure that most of you are already played before, but I will go through everything in detail with you before we get started, just to make sure that no one gets left behind. A couple of things before we get started. I did post in the group earlier on today to announce that I'm only going to be doing one quiz a week as of next month, which is next weekend. And it's not going to be a Tuesday or a Saturday. It's going to be on a Sunday night. Now, no one's paid for next month yet, so we don't have to worry about giving anyone the money back or anything like that if they don't want to do it on a Sunday. But going forward, it'll only be on a Sunday night, unfortunately, because I'm going back to work. I'm going back in pubs, so I'm going to be out like 5 nights a week. And I want to have a night where I can actually do something, so that's going to be my Saturday night, so I can see my friends and do things and stuff. And then obviously on a Sunday, I'm going to be with you lot, hosting my lovely live quiz, because I don't want to stop doing it. I really want to keep carrying on, and I want to get more people involved and get the prize money even more worthwhile. And that's my aim, basically. And also as well, the monthly passes will still carry on, but instead of obviously you normally pay for 2, you know, if you have a full month's pass, it's like 16 quid because you're paying for like 8 quizzes. So normally now in a month there'll only be 4. Sometimes there might be 5, but either way, the monthly pass for one quiz per night per week is normally £8. It's actually going down in price to £7. So if you want to do a monthly pass, only 7 quid now gets you every Sunday night quiz. And I might try and do some extra bits in between if I can, but I'll have to see feasibility and stuff like that. It might be like a short notice thing, like, oh, I can do this right now and let you guys know via the group on Facebook, which is kind of what that's there for. And yeah, I'll try my best to do a little bit more, but going forward, the only regular, every, you know, definite quiz is going to be on a Sunday night. So good news and bad news. Bad news for you guys that play on a Tuesday. Good news for me, because I'll only be doing one night a week instead of 2. But I will be out working. I won't be sat slobbing it. I'll be out grafting, so, you know. Okay, so let's get cracking with some quizzing, shall we? I've got my pen and paper, and I've put all the scores, bonus points on Saturday's quiz. Marvellous, because I sometimes forget to do that. Okay, so you all know the score. You've got your app. It's got everything that you need on it. The questions and the answers all appear on there. You'll just be tapping the answer you want to submit. 90% of the questions are multiple choice. Only very rarely do we ask you for the first letter of your answer on certain questions. They're usually for fast tracking purposes, so like to get into first place. So I'll explain them when we come to it, but most of the rounds are just multiple choice answers. Just choose which one you think is right. All the questions are timed. You have a time limit on every question, and there's also rewards for being the quickest on certain ones as well. No, Wayne, you don't deserve a 20-point head start, but as you finished in the bottom 8 on Saturday's quiz, you've actually got a 30-point head start. So there you go. You can pay me back when I start at work. Get me a coffee or something. Right. So first round is round 1, general knowledge. 10 points for a correct answer, but it will reduce to 7 if you take too long. 3 points for the fastest correct answer, 2 points for the second fastest, and 1 point for the third fastest. Now, the reason why I put that little reduction in is just to push people to answer quick and get into the habit of answering quick rather than messing around. Because of the delay on YouTube is 3.5 seconds, they have fixed the RedTooth app now to accept answers sort of at the end, so you don't sort of get pinched out on time, but it's still experimental, so please, just to be on the safe side, don't wait too long to put your answer in. We always said before, a rule of 5, make sure there's at least 5 seconds left on the clock. After that, you might answer, it might not come through, but like I said, so far, touch wood, it's worked fine, and people have been answering in the dying seconds, and their answers have been coming through, so, you know, I'm pretty sure that it is nailed on, but just to be on the safe side, please don't push your luck too much, okay? Right, now, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point in this round, you will lose 20 points. That's, again, just to stop people hogging the bonuses, so, you know, if you get it twice, you get a little bit of a penalty. Not a big deal, but later on in the quiz, that will increase on one of the rounds, so more on that later. the options and the questions appear on your keypad. So if you're, for whatever reason, if YouTube stops working or it freezes or your telly goes into standby mode, which sometimes happens when we're gaming, we'll be in the middle of a game and telly will go into standby, anything like that happens, don't panic. Everything that you need is on your keypad. The questions, the answers that you can choose from, absolutely everything. So if you do come across that problem, then as soon as we get to the next break, just restart your YouTube stream and you should be sound. But if your YouTube stream is showing a different question to what's on your keypad, go with what's on your keypad, because that will be connected, like it's nailed on. That's where we are. The YouTube stream, sometimes you can lose a couple of seconds without realising, but that on there is where you are. Two very important rules before we actually get started on any actual quizzing. Top shaggers only and no wet wipes, Cry Me River. Here's your first question. Which character in A Christmas Carol utters the words, "God blesses everyone"? Is it Tiny Tim, Darth Vader, or Tony Stark? Tough one, but the correct answer is, of course, Tiny Tim, and you all got that one right. Well done. The fastest to get it.
I may be nearly 50, Lynn, but I've pierced my foot on a spike.
Well done, Adam H. He's in there with the bonuses straight off the bat. Well done, Soulful Trio. Go on, Carl and family. And well done, Let's Get Quizzical. Good start for you guys. Here's your next question. In which city would you find Red Square? Rome, Paris, or Moscow? So in which city would you find Red Square? The correct answer is Moscow. It's in Russia. And 24 of you got that one right, 2 got it wrong. The fastest to get it.
Hello, baby.
There he is, Mr. Fattening Frogs for Snakes himself. FFFS. Well done. Well done, Adam H. And you're a Quizzed Harry. Adam H. Still going for it. The fastest answer there, but you know, could have been could have cost you some points. That. Here's your next one. Which of these singers is not Canadian? Is it Alanis Morissette, Nelly Furtado, or Stormzy? It's not a trick question either. The answer's quite obviously Stormzy. 25 if you got that one right. Someone out there thinks Stormzy might be Canadian, but there you go. The fastest to get it right.
Put your hands on, put your hands on.
Universally challenged. Well played. Well done, you're a Quizzed Harry. And the Alabama Fire Dragon making a comeback. Well done. Here's your next question. What is the general North American term for an underground railway system? Is it subcarrier, subway, sub-aerial, or subcontractor? Correct answer is, of course, subway. I hope that you all got that one right, which you did. The fastest.
Briefcase wanker.
Briefcase wanker. Well done, Kaylee Mac. Well done, the Donuts. And well done, Soulful Trio. K-Mac. Oh, Kaylee, tell Disco Dave. I'm sorry I've not been on Fortnite lately. I've got into Line of Duty, so I've not been on the PlayStation for a few days. I'm sorry. You must be worried sick about me. Here's your next question. Which of these is a type of high-necked sweater? Giraffe neck, deer neck, turtleneck, or horse neck? Turtleneck, obviously. You all got it right. The fastest to get it.
Briefcase wanker.
Kaylee Mac, that's 20 points. What are you playing at? Minus 20. But well done, you're a Quizzed Harry. And well done, Hamilton. Okay, the next question. The fastest to answer the following question will go into first place, only by 1 point. We need the first letter of your answer only. The points value for this question is the same as the others in this round, but you are now exempt from any fastest finger penalties. So, Kaylee Mack, if you get this one right the fastest, then I won't take any points off you, and you'll move into first place. But everybody else, there you go. If you're the fastest to get this one right, you move into first place. We want the first letter of your answer only. You get all the letters of the alphabet to choose from. And let's say, for example, if I ask you, what's the capital of England? You click L for London. Yeah? Easy. Nice and easy. Here's your first fast track question. What is the name for the US elections where voters select the presidential candidates? Still getting points for getting this one right, so you know if you feel like having a guess, just throw it in there. correct answer is the primaries. Primaries. 8. Have you got this one right? The fastest, moving into first place. Let's see who's already there, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Moving into first place.
Hello, baby.
Wanker. Absolute wanker. There's no wonder people don't like you, Harold. Well done, the donuts, and well done, Soulful Trio. I suppose I better put Harold in first place then, begrudgingly. Let me just do that now, because I'll forget. This is not what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Not what we want to see at all. Okay, let's move on to round 2, as that's the end of round 1. So, round 2 is called 50-50. Why is it called 50-50, Johnny? Well, I'll tell you. It's called 50-50 because there's only 2 possible answers to choose from on each question. But it is a knockout round, so if you get a question wrong, you are out. And if you get the final question right in the round, you get 20 points, okay? So, the last team stand, or teams, you know, you've got to get the last question right to get 20 points, basically. If you do get knocked out early, we are having a break at the end of this round, so you can sort of go swanning off, get yourself a beer, have a drink, have a wee, whatever you need to do. But bear in mind that at the end of the quiz, we are still having our bonus round. So some of the questions from this round may be in the bonus round. Again, I wrote it a while ago. I can't remember, so it might not be. But that's just something for you to bear in mind. You might miss a question that you might need later. You may miss something that you may need to rely on in court later. So that's just FYI. Also, there are no speed bonuses and there are 20 seconds on the timer in each question. So take your time, but make sure you get your answer in on time. Here is your first question. How many days are there in a French week? Please. 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 Thank God you all got that one right. I was kind of expecting some of you to maybe think that I'm trying to trip you up, but no, the correct answer is, of course, 7, the same amount of days as there is in every other country in our planet. Here is your next question. Which department store is famous for its big, medium and small brown bags? It's an American thing. Is it Tiffany's or Bloomingdale's? You are running out of time, guys. Only 5 seconds left. Hurry up! I'm assuming Dickhead, my code's not working. Is you, Dan? 18, have you got that one right? The correct answer is Bloomingdale's. For those of you that didn't get it right, unlucky. You are out now for the rest of this round, but you'll be back at the end of the break. So you can do what you want now. But bear in mind, you might miss some questions that you might need later on. Here's your next question. Which of these forms the basis of gazpacho soup? Is it fish or tomatoes or tomato? Tomato, tomato. Fish or tomato? Gazpacho soup. What is it? Gazpacho soup is a very cold tomato soup. It is tomatoes. Here is your next question. We're down to 15 players here. Which rock group shares its name with a medieval torture device? Is it Iron Maiden or Led Zeppelin? Okay, so I could be wrong, but I think the Iron Maiden is the thing where, like, they stretch you from both ends. I think so, anyway. But that is the correct answer. Iron Maiden. Okay, so the remaining 15 players, if you get this question right, you get 20 points. The 1972 film Man of La Mancha was about which legendary Spanish hero? Is it Don Juan or Don Quixote? It's tough, it's a tough one. The correct answer is Don Quixote. And 13 if you got that one right, so unlucky to the 2 teams that didn't get that one right. Well done, you got there. 20 points, everybody else. That is the end of round 2. Go and have yourself a lovely poo. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, so apparently I was thinking of the rack. The Iron Maiden is the coffin with the spikes, apparently. Pardon the hell out of me for not knowing my medieval torture devices. Do you know what I mean? There you go. I suppose I should. Here is your next round. Round 3, which is called Hurry the Fuck Up. It is called Hurry the Fuck Up because there are 6 possible answers, multiple choice, and there's 15 points at the start of the timer with 30 seconds on the clock. But as the timer ticks down, the amount of points that you get will reduce. Hence the phrase, hurry the fuck up. So you've got to be quick. The faster you get it, the more points you get. But every 3 seconds, one of the incorrect answers will disappear, which makes it easier to answer. It goes down to 2 questions in the end, and when it hits 2 questions, then I'd believe that at that point, you're at the lowest possible amount of points that you can get. Okay, so my advice is always, if you're unsure, wait a couple of seconds for one of the good answers to disappear, because there'll be some good answers and some daft answers. Wait for one of the good answers to disappear. You may think, oh yeah, no, it's definitely that one, whatever. Or if you know the answer straight, just go straight in and get the maximum points. It's totally up to you. But I always say it's better to wait and get summit than go in balls deep, early doors, and get note. The fastest finger bonus is 3 for the fastest team, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. As always, if you are the fastest to get a question right at any point during this round, you will lose 20 points. I have got my pen and paper, thank you, Aaron, and I am keeping track. Here is your first question in this round. How many days are there in January? Yeah, it's 31 days in January. There is a poem. I can't remember how it goes, but there you go. 25, have you got that one right? The fastest to get it?
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a quizzard, Harry. Well done. Well done. Do you know, Gibbos are what? It's great. I can't see. It's hashtagged out. I can't see. You'll have to send me that on a message. But thanks anyway. I know it's something revolting because otherwise it won't be grayed out. So thanks for that. And also, well done, Hamilton. Here's your next question. Who did the Cheers actress Rhea Perlman marry in 1982? Dan, I thought yours was my code's not working. Obviously not. Unless you know the person. I don't know. Who did Rhea Perlman marry in 1982? Was Danny DeVito, the little guy. Yes, she did. And 14, have you got that one right? Well done. The fastest to get it.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Well done, Donuts. And well done, Kaylee Mack. And let's get quizzical. Write that down. Well done. Okay, here is your next question. Which capital is known as the Eternal City? Is it Rome or Ottawa, which is in Canada? The correct answer is Rome. It's Rome. 22, have you got that one right? Well done. The fastest.
I am the smart. I am the smart.
Disco
I
Dave.
am the smart.
Well done, lad. Well done, the suit and Kaylee Mack. Here's your next question. Where in the body is the ileum? If I've pronounced that right. I've spelt it right, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So we're down to liver or digestive system. The ileum, where do you reckon it is? If you're going to have a guess, do it quick, because you get the more points that way. The correct answer is in the digestive system. It's 15 if you got that one right. The fastest.
Hello, baby.
Fattening frogs for snakes. Well done, the Greys. And I've been told it's called, the team name is Gibbos and Nonce, which is nice. Here's your next question. Which country does Denmark share? With which country does Denmark share a land border? The correct answer is the Germans. 14, have you got that one right? The fastest.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Yes, I am. Well done, Adam H. 1988, and well done, Hamilton, and of course, Gibbos and Nonce. Well done. That is the end of that round. It's time for round 4, which is fun and games. You all know how this goes. So we've got play your cards right first, which is a big family favourite. Everyone loves play your cards right. And you know the concept. You've got to guess whether or not you think the next card is going to be higher or lower. So if you have a look on your keypad, you've got loads of coloured letter buttons. You only need A and B in this round, okay? So what you do is you press A if you think the next card is going to be lower or equal to, because it's a knockout style game. If you get one wrong, you're out. So if you go with lower, that also covers you for a pair. And if you go B, that is higher. And if it's a pair, you're out. Now the card denominations are ace is the highest card in the deck. So it goes Jack, Queen, King, Ace. And then the lowest card is 2, so it's 5, 4, 3, 2. All right? You can't place your bet until I've pressed the next button, and then the music starts, and that's when you can press. Try not to take too long, because we will leave you behind if you take the piss. So place your bets for your next card then. Press A if you think it's going to be lower, or if you think it's a pair, and press B if you think it's going to be higher. And 7 is bang in the middle, so your next card is lower. It's a 4. So for those that are still in, the last team or team standing, by the way, get 20 points. Just thought I'd point that out. So place your bets for your next card. Soulful Trio going higher. Kaylin Mack going higher. Disco Dave. Everyone's gone higher. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, it's a 10. Everyone's still in. Place your bets for your next card. Kaylin Mack going lower. Disco Dave going higher. Let's Get Quizzical going lower. Whiskey Business going lower. Soulful Trio, everyone else going lower. Dave, if this is higher, it's 20 points for you. And it is a jack. So 20 points for Disco Dave. Well done, sir. Gambled hard and won. Okay, next up, we got a horse race. Now, all you got to do is just pick one of those horses to win. That's all you got to do. If it finishes in the top 4, you get points. Obviously, the higher it finishes, the more points you get. We've got 26 teams in tonight, I do believe. Yep. And we've got 14 bets placed so far. Please hurry up and place a bet for your horse. If you haven't placed by the time it comes for me to press the next button, then you don't get anything and you have to sit and watch a horse race for no reason. 24, come on, waiting on 2 more, hurry up. I can't sit like this for too much longer. I'm coming back up and I'm starting the race. And you're out of time. There we go, everyone's in. Okay, best of luck to you. And they're off. So it looks like Why the Long Face has taken an early lead. We've got Sir Trotsalot in second. Johnny's Mondeo's moved into second. As Sir Trotsalot's moved into first. Why the Long Face has dropped down into third. Sorry, Johnny's Mondeo's moved up into first now. Sir Trotsalot in second. Wet Wipe in third. Why the Long Face has dropped down into fourth. The Vauxhall Horse was in fifth. And Future Glue is at the back in 6th place. Looks like Sir Trotsalot has moved back up into second, with Why the Long Face dropping down into third. Johnny's Mondeo is still maintaining his lead at the front there. Wet Wipe is still in fourth. Vauxhall Horse is in fifth, and Future Glue is in 6th. We're coming on to the final straight. This is the last bend. Let's see what happens when things straighten up here. It looks like Wet Wipe has taken the lead. Johnny's Mondeo's dropped down into second. Sir Trotsalot is in third. Why the Long Face is in fourth. Why the Long Face moved up to third. Wet Wipe drops down into second. No, Wet Wipe's the winner. Wet Wipe wins. Johnny's Mondeo in second place. Why the Long Face in third. And Sir Trotsalot in fourth. So you picked any of those horses at the top there. Those are the amount of points that you get. Okay. The next round is Family Fortunes. Now, Family Fortunes, it's kind of like the quiz questions. There's a question and you've got to pick an answer. But the difference in this round is you've actually got to pick the answer which you think will be the most popular amongst the rest of the players. So you've just got to pick which one you think everyone else is going to go with. Or, if it's asking you for your opinion on something, go with your gut and see if everyone else thinks the same as you. Do you know what I mean? That's what you've got to think of. So, you get the question, a series of options. If you pick the most popular answer, you get 5 points. That's it. There's only 3 questions in this round. So, your first one is best fight sport. So which fight sport do you think is the best? Is it WWE or WWF, whatever the wrestling's called these days? I don't bloody know, but you know what I'm talking about. Hulk Hogan and all that lot. UFC or boxing? So which is the best fight sport? I know what I prefer. Come on, don't let this one time out, because until the answers are in, they're all right, they're all wrong. So press 1, press submit. Okay, so all your answers are in. The most popular answer amongst you guys was boxing. So I'd have gone UFC, that's my favourite. I think UFC is better than boxing, but there you go. Boxing's too boring for me. Here's your next question. Name an animal with a long tongue. No, I am not on the list. So we've got a snake, a toad, a lizard, an anteater, or a giraffe. So name an animal with a long tongue. So what do you think everyone else is going to pick? First animal with a long tongue that comes to mind. It's like Gene Simmons. If you've ever wondered why I've got a beautiful wife. The most popular answer, an anteater. Fair enough. Didn't see that one coming. I think I'd have gone like snake or toad, but there you are. Here is your last question in this round. Name a Yorkshire band. So name a band from Yorkshire. Pulp, Def Leppard, Arctic Monkeys, or Heaven 17. I should have just said Sheffield. I think they're all Sheffield. I know the other three are, but I don't know about Heaven 17. Okay, most popular answer. Arctic Bloody Monkeys. No, I had one album. That was the most popular answer though. So there you go. If you went with the Arctic Monkeys, you got 5 points. Okay, now here this is gonna go off without a hitch this time round, because like every time I do the Wheel of Fortune, I always end up cocking it up. But it is gonna be right this time. Okay, so the team in last place are going on the Wheel of Fortune, and that team is bordering on madness. So as you can see there, you are in last place, but you are going to get some points in a second, which is going to boost you up a little bit. Okay, and obviously if you get the 100 points, what? Then you're balling, aren't you? Well, let's see. Here we go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's slowing down. Oh, it's gonna be a 2. 2 points. Better than a kick in the plums, which, by the way, is going on there as an option, by the way, at some point, as soon as I get the time to do it, which I will. Remind me. John, remind me to do that this week. I'm putting a kick in the plums on the scoreboard. Remind me to do that. Okay. That is the end of the round 4. Let's have a quick look at the scores on the doors. I said let's have a quick look at the scores on the doors.
Hello, baby.
Fattening Frogs for Snakes is in the lead. Disco Davies in second place. You're a Quizzed Harry, Comfortably Dumb, Hamilton, Adam H 1988, Alabama Fire Dragon, Universally Challenged, The Equalizers, Cranky 74, The Suit, Gibbos and Nonce, The Greys, Whiskey Business, Kaylee Mack, 3 in a Pack, The Donuts, Soulful Trio, Ninja and E-Dog, Let's Get Quizzical, Fattening Dicks for Harold, and Salt Smorts. Well played, everyone. Right then, we're going to have a 3-minute break. We'll be back with round 5 very shortly. Nipples like bullets. Welcome back. It is time for round 5, which is the Finger Blaster round. Now, why is it called the Finger Blaster round? I will tell you. It's called the Finger Blaster round because there are 7 questions with a super speed bonus. 20 points at the start of the timer, reducing with time, plus the fastest finger bonus of 5 for the fastest, 5 for the second fastest, and 5 for the third fastest. Okay? So speed, very important. However, if you get any of the fastest finger bonuses twice, at any point during this round, you will lose 100 points. So, if you end up in the top 3 on one of the questions, and your name comes up, then if we see that name again, you lose 100 points. We'll dock you. So, be very careful. Once you've had a bonus, you're on thin ice, basically. That's how it works. And there are 7 questions, so plenty of time for you to mess up. Here we go. First question. Let's have a look. I'm Always Here was the theme song for which TV series? Friends, Baywatch, Party of 5, or the Hill Street Blues? Okay, it was from Baywatch. It's 18 if you got that one right. The fastest, 3.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Gibbo's a nonce. Cheers for that, mate. Love it. I'm just going to put that down as Gibbo or nonce. And well done. Fattening dicks for Harold. See, I'm going to put you down as something else because if I put F, I could get confused. So I'm just going to put that down as fat dick. And we've got Hamilton as well. You obviously just ham. Right then, next question. Which of these is not a sparkling wine? Rioja, Champagne, Cava, or Asti Spumante? Yeah, I've been working on pronunciations and stuff. Not all the things, just some things. Okay, the correct answer is Rioja. And 19 if you got that one right. The fastest 3.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
The Donuts, D-Nuts, also Bordering on Madness and Salt Smarts. So I'm going to put that you down as board and salt. There we go. Right, next question. What does the I stand for in the computer suffix .gif? Internet, inclusive, interchange, or input? Reconnection successful. Can everyone see me? My OBS, my broadcasting software just disconnected for a split second. And just someone send me a message if I'm still here. Am I still there? I'm still here. Yay! So it just popped up, just had a notification at the bottom of the screen there that says disconnected. And I was like, shit! And then it said reconnection successful. And I was like, thank God. But it still could have been broke, but it weren't. Anyway, we're still here. That's fine. I've got the messages. Everyone can stop messaging me now. It's all good. Right, the correct answer is interchange. 6 if you got that one right. The fastest 3.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
It's the suit. You're a quizzed, Harry. And let's get quizzical. 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 And YQH. Okay, right. Let's move on to our next question. What does the number represent in the title of the TV series Beverly Hills 90210? Student ID number, lottery number, zip code, or telephone number? The correct answer, zip code. 25 if you got that one right. So the fastest 3.
I don't know how to put
this.
That's... but...
It's 100 points off for Gibbo the nonce. And Salt Smarts as well. That's 100 points off for you. And Adam H, you've not lost 100 points because the first time we've seen you. Adam H, 88. Wow. 2 in one question. I don't think we've ever had that before. Okay, here's your next question. What motif appears on the Ralph Lauren designer clothing? Let me just see how many... Oh! We got some. The correct answer is polo player, not polio player. Polio is a disease. Okay, yeah. yeah. I'm getting all the messages now. The fastest to get it.
I may be nearly 50, Lynn, but I'll pierce my foot
Adam
on a
H. That's 100
spike.
points for you. Universally challenged. We've not seen you before. You're all right. And Big Fact Hunt. Never fell for it. Well done. Big Fact. I'll just put you down as Big Fact. Righto. This is our next question. Who played Achilles in the 2004 movie Troy? Eric Bana, Orlando Bloom, Brad Pitt, or Sean Bean? See if quite a few people are taking a while to answer there. The correct answer is Mr. Pitt. 17 if you got that one right. The fastest 3.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground as I spent most of my days.
Adam H, what are you doing as well? Soulful Trio. Yeah, we're good. Right, okay. So I've got Gibbo the Nonce, Saltzmort, and Adam H, 1988, in desperate need of getting this next question right the fastest. Okay? So, the fastest to answer the following question will go into first place. We only need the first letter of your answer. Mentioned earlier, you get all the letters. You've seen the question, this type of question before. You know what you're doing. The points value for the question is the same as the others in this round, but you're now exempt from any fastest finger penalties. So if you get second fastest or third fastest, you'll get that extra 5 points without losing anything. So, you know, it could be worth it. But if you get the fastest right, you move into first place. Okay? So, here's your question. Best of luck. What was the name of Pamela Anderson's 2004 debut novel? Okay, well the correct answer is Star. Oh, only 2 of you got that one right. Who's moving into first place?
I am the smart.
It's Disco Dave.
I am the smart.
Well done, Disco
I am
Dave.
the smart.
Into first place you go. Well done, Fat Index for Harold. Unfortunately, you don't go into first place, but you got like nearly 30 points there, so that's a big jump over everyone else who didn't get it right, so it's good. It's good. Right, I'm going to mess around with all the scores and sort all that out now. Go and have a 3-minute jive at the end of round 5, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. can't repeat some of the things I've been called over Facebook regarding the old polio player, but there you go. Right, okay. We're going to have a quick look at the scores before our final round. Let's have a look. Now, obviously we know Disco Dave got the fast track question, so he's in the lead. Only by 1 point. Then we've got Fattening Frogs for Harold in second. You're a Quizzer Harry. Hamilton, Universally Challenged, The Equalisers, The Suit, Alabama Fire Dragon, Comfortably Done, The Greys, Cranky 74, Let's Get Quizzical, Big Fact Hunt, Adam H 1988, The Donuts, The Soulful Trio, Kaylee Mack, Fattening Dicks for Harold, Gibbos and Aunts, Ninja and E-Dog, 3 in a Pack, and Whiskey Business. Alright, let's do our final round, which is called Go Big or Go Home. Now, it's called Go Big or Go Home because you can lose points in this round, so you've got to be careful, alright? Be cautious. So, the first 2 questions, you have an option to gamble a percentage of your points. So, for example, if you choose to gamble 50% of your points and you have 200 points, the question will gain you 100 points if you get it right, but it'll cost you 100 points if you get it wrong. And that includes not answering as well, by the way. There will be a slide before the question which will give you the choices of how much you can gamble. Now, after the wager questions, there's 2 of them, remember, but after that, the rest of the round looks like this. It's 25 points for a correct answer, it's a 10-point deduction for a wrong answer, and a 5-point deduction for not answering. Your speed bonus is 3 for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, or 1 for the third fastest. Right? If you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point during this round, you will lose 20 points. Okay, so for the first wager, you get the topic of the question, which is on TV. So choose the amount that you wish to gamble, the amount of your points. These are your points, you know, gamble as much or as little as you want. Your choices. So everyone's in. Here's your question. Best of luck. Which of these TV shows had its series finale in 2017? Okay, the correct answer is Bones. Well done to the 10 people that got it right. The fastest.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Salt Smorts trying to claw back them points. Well done, the Alabama Fire Dragon and Ninja and E-Dog. Oh, that has done crazy things to the scoreboard. Right, place your bets for your next question. You don't get the topic on this one. You're flying blind. Just waiting for... There we go. Okay, here's your question. Which of these words means a small group of trees? Is it hops, cops, fops, or dops? Well, the correct answer is cops. 23 of you got that one right. The fastest.
Hello, baby.
Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Adam H 88 and Alabama Fire Dragon. Okay. Right, so the next question. The fastest to answer this question will move into first place before we start the rest of the rounds. This is your last chance. If you've been having a bad quiz, this is your last chance to grab some points and jump into first place and get up there with the pack and try and get a win. So we want the first letter of your answer only. You know how to do this. The first letter, you know. The points value is the same for the rest of the round, which is 25 points for a correct answer, 10-point deduction for a wrong answer, and a 5-point deduction for not answering. So bear that in mind. Even if you don't think you're going to be the fastest, you can still get 25 points if you know the answer. So it's always worth getting it right anyway. Just because you don't get in there quick, you know. Right. Are we ready? Best of luck. Which football team's badge is this? So just the first letter. The correct answer is Portsmouth. It is Portsmouth's badge. 10 of you got that one right. The fastest, moving into first place, unless of course they're already there, is the
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Oh, well, there you go. Sooty boy, you are in the lead. Let me just do that now before I forget. Nothing suits me like a suit. He's a dick. 5. Well done. Right, so Sam, you might actually get your first ever win tonight. So, best of luck to you. Right, so the rest of the round, 25 points for correct answer, 10-point deduction for getting it wrong. Yeah, 5-point deduction for not answering. You know the score. Here we go. Which noted soccer player's name follows Bend It Like in the title of a 2002 film? Is it Gascoigne, Beckham, Southgate or Seaman? The correct answer, Beckham. Bend It Like Beckham. All of you got that one right. Well done. The fastest.
Hello, baby.
That's 20 points off for you, Harold. Oh, well done, the Donuts and Hamilton. Here's your next question. What is the hard, glossy substance that covers the crown of a tooth called? Bone, plaque, enamel, or wax? The correct answer, enamel. And you all got that one right, well done. The fastest?
Hello, baby.
What are you doing to me, Harold? It's 40 points. Unless, of course, you don't want to win. Well done, Adam H, and well done, the Donuts. It is your next question. What popular name is given to a food that gives a feeling of well-being? Comfort food, consolation food, soothing food, or reassurance food? Comfort food is the correct answer. Fastest to get it?
Hello, baby.
I'll fucking block you in a minute. The Alabama Fire Dragon, well done, Adam H, 1988 as well. Right, last question in your quiz this evening. Which president's face is farthest right on the Mount Rushmore National Memorial? Okay, so the correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. 5 of you got that one right. The fastest. Let's get quizzical. I don't need to write that one down, do I? 3 in a pack and the suit. Well done. Okay, that is the end of your quiz this evening, but we've got your bonus round coming up at the end as well. So let's have a look at the top 22. So, in 22nd on 161 points, it's the Soulful Trio. Well done. Let me just make sure that... I'm going to take his points off so I don't actually put him in there. Where are we? No, he'll still be on top 22, but there you go. Right, where was I? In 21st on 167, it's the Donuts. In 20th on 173, it's the Greys. Well done. In 19th on 182, it's 3 in a pack. Well done. In 18th on 183, it's Gibbos and Nonce. In 17th on 184, it's Hamilton. In 16th on 203, it's the Big Fact Hunt. In 15th on 200, in joint 14th on 207, it's Adam H 1988 and Let's Get Quizzical. In 13th on 211, it's Bordering on Madness. In 12th on 212, it's the Equalizers. In 11th on 220... Oh, hang on a minute, I've messed this up because it's not taking Harold's points off. Oh, there it is. In 16th on 195, it's Fattening Frogs for Snakes. In 15th on 203, it's Big Fact Hunt. In joint 13th, it's Adam H and Let's Get Quizzical on 207. In 12th on 211, it's Bordering on Madness. In 11th on 212, it's the Equalizers. In 10th on 225, it's Disco Dave. In 9th on 385, it's Saltmorts. In 8th on 445, it's Teen Hedon. In 7th on 446, it's Comfortably Dumb. Well done, Wayne. In 6th on 450, it's the Waffle Stompers. In 5th on 527, it's Cranky 74. In 4th on 579, it's the Alabama Fire Dragon, which means the top 3 is either... Well, the winner out of the top 3 is we've got your Acquisitive Harry University Challenge and the suit. So the winner tonight is, drumroll please, brrr, finally!
Like a suit.
Well done, Sam. You have won yourself a tenner. I will send it over to you via the miracle of PayPal. Well done, your Acquisitive Harry in 2nd place on 596, and well done, University Challenged on 581. I believe actually it went down to the final question, which I think your Acquisitive Harry got wrong and the suit got it right. So very unfortunate, but there you go. Right, I will take a picture of the scores, which I will put on Facebook. I will clear the scores and then load up the bonus round. Don't forget the end of the bonus round as well. We've got Play Your Cards Right for cash. The current price pot is £15. If no one wins it tonight, it goes up to £20 and so on and so forth. And I'll explain a little bit more about that when we come back for your bonus round. I'll read. It's time for the bonus round. Okay, so also as well, Aaron, yeah, I owe you 10 quid. I'll sort that out with you later on. All right, and I owe Sam 10 quid now as well. So we'll sort that prize money out in a bit. I'll send it you on PayPal. Right. Okay, so your bonus round. What we're playing for here is league points for a start, and you're playing for a head start on the next quiz, which is going to be on Sunday. Okay, so the next quiz is going to be on Sunday, and then every Sunday, like, you know, forever, basically. So what you're playing for is 50 points if you win the round, and then it drops down by 10 for the top 5. So second, you get 40 points, and then 30, 20, etc. You'll see it on screen in a second. And what it is it's 5 random questions from tonight's quiz. So you've already had the answers to these questions. And it's 100 points at the start of the timer, reducing to 10 with time. So you've got to be really quick. The faster you answer, the more points you get. So there's a lot of points at stake. Also, be careful. If you get it wrong, you'll lose 100 points. So watch out for that. These are what you're playing for if your head starts on Sunday. So first 50 points, second 40 points, etc., etc. There you go. The winner of tonight's quiz will not be able to gain any head start at the next quiz. So, Sam, you're playing for league points, but you're not going to be able to get a head start on the next quiz, right? Just making you aware of that. All your bonus points from this round, bonus round points, will be collated for the new annual league, and I will put that up probably at some point tomorrow. Ben has been keeping track of everything. Thank you, Ben. Top job. And I will put them up either tomorrow or the day after, but I will do it, I promise. Promise. Now, speed is super important, so get your fingers ready. Here's your first question. There's no individual speed bonuses either. We're just going straight into the next question. So here's your first question from tonight's quiz. Here we go. Which character in A Christmas Carol utters the words "God bless us, everyone"? The Alabama Fire Dragon has departed. As it always does. Never stops for bonuses. Okay, the correct answer is Tiny Tim, which 19 of you got right. Here's your next question. In which city would you find Red Square? The correct answer is Moscow, and I think you all got that one right. Yes, well done. Which of these singers is not Canadian? It's still Stormzy. Well done. Which rock group shares its name with a medieval torture device, which is not a rack? It is, of course, Iron Maiden. And this is the last question in your bonus round. Which of these is not a sparkling wine? It is, of course, Rioja. Okay, so let's see how you all did.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. 50 points for you on the next quiz, which means the donuts you get 40, fattening frogs for snakes you get 30, soulful trio you'll get 20, and let's get quizzical you'll get 10. And I will save those scores. Right, okay. Now it's time for play your cards right. We're playing for cash. Prize money is £15. The way it works is you have to be the only team left in to get the cash. So you have to win, but win alone, basically. Now, as a bit of a sweetener, if you do make it to the last card, whether you're on your own and you've won the cash or not, you get 40 extra points for the league. All right? So, let's get cracking. Your first card is a queen. So place your bets, you know what you're doing. Higher or lower. A for lower, B for higher. Seven, so it is lower. Place your bets for the next one. It's lower, it's 2. It is a 6. Okay, so place your bets. Doesn't look like we're going to get an individual winner here, but you could all get 40 points unless everyone's going higher. So everyone's doing. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're definitely not got an individual winner because the cash isn't going anywhere. But some of you are getting 40 extra really sorry, Nick. It was a 2, so if you went lower, you got an extra 40 points. That's Big Fact Hunt, Fattening Dicks for Harold, Nonce, 3 in a pack, and comfortably done. Well played, guys. Thank you all for playing this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see most of you on Sunday. Don't forget, you've got monthly passes available at £7. That's payable via PayPal. Get at me if you want one of them. We'll sort you one of them out. And if you want to introduce anyone to the quiz, remember to add them to the Facebook group, which is Johnny's Online Quiz. Please like the YouTube video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell for notifications. I'm told that's a thing, apparently, whatever. And message me if you need any free trial codes for your friends and neighbours. Thank you, good night, God bless, stay safe, and wash